Alright, hello everybody, hello, hello. We are gonna play some Oath tonight. Let me know if there's anything with the audio or video that needs to be fixed, but we're gonna play some of this. I'm super excited. I've played so much of it on Tabletop Simulator, so this is my first time playing it physically. Coco is here to learn. So we're gonna run through the tutorial and then get rid of the blue and the red after that and continue on. So, first thing I gotta do is explain some of the pieces here. So, these coins, they are called favor. They are one of your currencies. And these blue books are called secrets. They are another currency. The general thing is that favor is worth about half as much as secrets, because secrets, you have to spend favor and you will generally lose it if you use it, but when you use a secret, you get it back at the end of your turn. We also have the warbands, who are the guys who fight for you, and our pawns. This is basically that is you where you are in the world. So right now you're at the Rocky Coast. Anytime it says your site, it means wherever your pawn's at, basically. We have the map itself, which is the cradle, the provinces, and the hinterland. So just like this chunk is all the provinces, and these are each a site at those. So the cradle only has 2, these each have 3. Each of them can hold denizen cards, like this, face up, and anybody whose pawn is there, they can use those for like the action there. But then stuff like this, you have to roll it, we'll get into that later. And you can put cards down and be able to get stuff back from it. Let's see, what else? You can search these. Basically, if you decide to move to them later, they get flipped over and stuff will resolve and all that, but they are open to be discovered. Relics, which are face down, but if your pawn is at the site, so it's at this site, it goes out on a line and it cuts off the border, you're allowed to peek at it. You can look at it and put it back down. Then we have the round marker. This goes to a max of 8 rounds. So that'll just scoot forward every time it comes around. We have the visions drawn, which every time a vision is drawn, it'll scoot ahead. Then we have these little legends which explain how much it costs to travel. So the arrow is like, that's how much it costs to travel in that direction. The little refresh symbol is how much it costs to travel to another site there. 2 arrows just means all the way over. Oh. And then the telescope, that's search, that's being able to draw. Okay. These are discard piles, but in Oath, discards are face down. You don't actually get to see them unless you search them. So while you'll kind of get an idea of what's where as people look through stuff, you basically just discard face down right onto it. So you can draw from those as well. We also have the world deck, which, depending on where it's at, that's how much it will cost. And the relic deck, so if we need to draw a new relic, put it face down next to the guy. This die, we roll at the end of these rounds to see if the game is over. If I'm Oathkeeper, which covers up my thing, so I'm not Chancellor right now. I'm Oathkeeper. Alright, what else? Your player board has a list of all the things you can do. Your supply, this is your other main resource, so every time you spend a supply, you just scoot it over. Just 1 supply, 2 supply, so on. You got a max of 7 here. And you also have your advisors to the right, which is the closest thing to a hand of cards. You just keep it face down, and if you want to use it, you flip it face up, but you're not going to put it face down after that. So you just hang on to them. They're kind of like...
Should I show them my hand? Or should I keep it secret from everybody?
Yeah, keep it secret until you flip it. Although I'm pretty sure we do end up flipping all of these at some point in the tutorial. It does have us go through that. So then I'll go through... the goal. Your goal is to either become Oathkeeper or fulfill a vision. So for you to win, You either get the Oathkeeper, which in this case is Supremacy, which means you rule the most sites. As it is right now, I rule all 3 of these sites. And unlike Root, you don't mix and match, have multiple warbands on each. If you have guys there, you rule it. And then, yeah, if you get that, then you get Oathkeeper, which gets you extra defense on all your rolls. And if you hang on to it for a turn, you flip it and become Usurper, which gets you 2 dice. And if you hang on to that for 1 more turn, you win. If you're Usurper at the beginning of your turn, you win. The other way is Visions, which is basically you fulfill one of the Oathkeepers, basically. So there's one that is Supremacy, there's others where it's like you have the most relics and banners, which are these, or you have a specific banner. And if you do that at the beginning of your next turn, you win. So it's kind of like the dominance in Root, where you gotta control the sites. But unlike that, you can switch it out whenever you want for a different one. You just plop it right there. Alright, those are the main things about winning. For me to win, I have to be Oathkeeper until the end of one of these rounds. And if I'm Oathkeeper, we roll the die. And if it's this or higher, so in the first one it has to be a 6, 5 or 6, 3 or higher, and at the end of that, we look at this to see who wins. It's a whole thing. Generally it's going to be the Empire, but sometimes they won't. We'll get into it if we get there. Then going into the actions. At the beginning, you do the wake phase. You basically just check, like, did I win? No? Okay, moving on. Or like you might have cards that are like, wake, do this. But generally that's just like a standby phase. Then act, you get to spend your supply to do different actions. So search, that's where you draw from either the world deck or your discard pile, and it'll cost, you know, whatever it says based on those. And you draw 3 cards, or as many as you can from these. And then you pick one to keep in your advisors face down, or play at your site if there's room. They can only hold up to however many it says there, so that can hold 1 more, that can hold 2 more. And then the others you discard. You discard them face down, 1 side out. So if I discard it, I do it out here. If either them, they do it out to here, and you, loops back around, so you discard it out to there. So that's searching, and that's a generally one of my starting moves. It's an easy way to check, like, what can I do? Muster is to get you more warbands. You have 3 on your board, and those are the ones you can actually use. You have more in your bag here, and muster is to spend a favor on a card at your site and get 2 more warbands on your board, which you can use to fight. Can't use them to fight if they're in the bag. Let's see. Generally, if there's already a favor or a secret on a card, you can't put another one. So you gotta make sure there's at least 1 empty one if you want to muster. This is always a problem I fall into. I'm like, I'm gonna muster. I already put stuff on all these cards. Doesn't work out. So, trade. Trade gets you secrets or favor. You trade favor for secrets, secrets for favor. So, if you want favor, just put a secret on a card at your site, and you get a favor for whatever it is from the bank. So this is order, you get an order. If it was empty, you wouldn't be able to do it. And if you have any face-up advisors that are also that suit, you get 1 for each. So you can get extra. If you want secrets, you spend 2 favor, and then you get 1 for each matching advisor. So if you don't have any order advisors, you won't get any secrets. But for however many you can have up to 3. Then you can get a good amount of secrets. And that costs 1 supply. Recover is how you get relics and banners. I'm not going to go into banners unless it comes up, but basically you just put more stuff. So if you want this one, you put in another book. You put in 2 books, or you put in at least 2 coin, and you can get those for 1 supply, or you can spend 1 supply and whatever it costs in the corner. So burning 2 favor which would mean instead of sending it to a bank, which would be spending it, put it back in here, it's out of the game. And then, yeah, you just get the relic, flip it face up. This is what I got. Campaign, that's fighting. Costs 2 supply. It's the most complicated action, but we'll definitely go into detail with it when it happens. But basically, you pick something at your site, which is either the site or one of the other pawns. So, like, if they were there or I'm there, you could target me. You could target the site because I rule it. Or you could target the blue guy to kick him out of there. Or if he had like a relic, you could try and attack his relic to steal it. And then once you've picked one thing at the site, you can add on as many other things that guy rules. So if like you were attacking me here, you'd have to attack there, but then you could also attack here and here. But every time you add something, it adds more defense dice and they can multiply over and over. So it can be risky. But we'll get into that later. Travel is just moving to another site in another region. It costs whatever it shows up here. Let's see. If you move to a new region, you can pick any of the sites there, even ones that haven't been discovered. So if I moved over here, I could just go there. I could just go all the way over here. Whatever. Or you can go to one in your region. And then that depends on how far you want to go. Then you have minor actions, which don't cost any supply, but will probably cost something else. So you can play or discard a face-down advisor, so like flip a face-down advisor face up and keep it in your thing so that it's yours and nobody else can use it. Or play it to the site, which would get you a favor. Anytime you play a denizen to a site, you get one from the bank, if there's anything in that bank, even if you play it when you're not searching. Or if it's face down, you can just discard it to get it out of your hand. Or rather, your advisors. You can use an action card. So a card like this that says action, you can use it. You just got to put, in this case, you got to put a secret on it. And then you can do this action, which is discard a beast or nomad card at your site to gain 2 favor from that bank. Or put 2 favor on this to get a secret. So you can do those. They don't cost you any supply. They just cost you whatever it shows. And if they're in your advisors, you can use them anytime. You can also, if you rule a site but you're not there, you can do it. So like I can do these even though I'm over here. Peek at relics at your site. So if you're at a site with a relic, just look at it. However secretly you want to, so that you can decide if you want to get it. And then move warbands from the site to the board that you're at, so that if you want to say, like, I want to defend this more before I move, you can do that, as long as you rule the site. What else? Right, last things would be bandits. Any site that isn't ruled by anybody has a little guy hiding behind the die. That's a bandit. So they rule it, and they basically just have one guy there that you have to fight to take it over. And let's see. The different sites have different powers, but there's a reference here that, you know, goes over all of that. Make sure they see it. And a campaign summary, but we'll get into that later. Card reference, which just shows you, you know, there's the suits, there's the cost, that's what it can do. That's a picture. Oh, yes, the last thing is site only, advisor only. So if it has a tree, like none of these do. If it has a little tree underneath the suit, so it'd be right there, then you can only play it to a site. Can't put it in your advisors face up. You can hang on to it face down until you play it later, but you can't play it, flip it over and keep it in your advisors. Similarly, advisor only, it's a little dude underneath. Then you can only play it to your advisors, can't play it to a site. And then we also have locked cards. They'll just have a little chain over the tree or guy, and that means that it can't be discarded unless a card says specifically get rid of that, like by name. So like if you flip over a locked card, you're just stuck with it. It's taking up space in your advisors because you only have 3. And that's pretty much it for now. Let's get into the tutorial, and I'll go into more detail about what we're doing as we go through it. Do 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 do. Chirp. 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 Here it is. It's got nice purple borders for the purple.
For the purple.
Alright, the walkthrough. So for this, you basically read all the non-italicized text, and then these are just like explanations in blue in the italics, but I'll go through those basically for you. So, first phase is the wake phase. The only thing I can do is check the people's favor. I don't have it, so I skip that and go to the act phase. So if you have the people's favor, you gotta put more favor on it every turn. It can get expensive, but don't have to do that right now, since I didn't take it. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do is search the deck. To do that, I have to spend 2 supply, scoot that over, and then I draw 3 cards right off the top. And you go one by one, because if you hit one of those vision cards, you gotta stop. And you only get that vision card as your last card, even if it's only 2, or even if it's just the top one. But sometimes it's worth it. Alright. I only get to keep 1 card, so I'll keep Garrison. My pawn is on the plains, which is in the cradle. So I discard the other 2 to the provinces. Face down. And then I play it to my site, the plains. Then I take 1 favor from the order bank, because I played an order card to a site. And I put it on my board. Then I get to do this, because it's when played, so I gain 1 warband per site I rule, and then I put 1 from my board onto the sites I rule. So I get 3 from the bag, which go on board, and then they go out here. The wording on that's a little weird, but it's because there's like specific things that are like, you can't put stuff on sites. So it's basically like you'd still get it to your board, you just ignore the last half of that. Alright. So, then I'm gonna trade at the garrison. Spend 1 supply to trade. Then I take 1 secret, put it on the garrison, and in return, I get 1 from the order bank. Yeah. Alright. Put that on my board. Very rich.
See?
4 is a decent amount of favor. Oh. Happy says, play Exodia.
He's already in my hand.
You don't have to play Exodia if he's in your hand.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He's in my hand. That's what I'm saying.
My favorite part is it doesn't say, if he's in your hand, reveal him and win. It just says, if he's in your hand, you win. So you don't have to prove it that he's in your hand.
I prove shit, I win.
Nice. Alright, I'm gonna search the deck again. Like before, I spend 2 supply and draw 3 cards. Doot. 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 Alright. And I'm gonna play Errand Boy. So I'll discard the other cards out to the provinces. And where am I playing Errand Boy? My advisors. So it's over here. I don't have as much space, but I'm gonna, when we get through the tutorial, gonna scoot this over and have more space. But I have him. He costs 1, and he does the search action, so I can draw from a discard pile in a different region. So I don't just have to draw from this one. I could pick that one, or that one. Check. Oh yeah, one other thing. If it shows a specific icon that says what action it affects. So basically, when you do a search action, you can do that.
Okay.
And you can see the nice little pictures to the left of the actions.
Nice.
Then I'm going to travel to the other cradle site, which costs me 1 supply, as shown there. And I'm going to go, but we gotta flip it. Wha-cha, the Lush Coast. Bop.
Bop.
And it doesn't have a relic, so we don't put anything there. Let's see. Then I reveal my forest paths. Minor action. Flip it over, and I play it to my site, which means I get 1 from the Beast Bank. I always get the Beast and the Discord mixed up because they're both red. And that doesn't cost any supply. Wow, I have a lot of favor. Alright, then I'm gonna trade at the force pads. I spend my last supply, down to nothing. Then I place 2 favor on force pads. And because I have a Beast Advisor, I get 1 secret. Oh, just a little closed eye on the side. Didn't even notice that before.
That's what he's saying.
And then I go to rest. So, I rest. I return everything that's on cards out here. So these, because they're on a beast card, go to the beast bank.
Worm.
This, I get back. So that's the idea, is you spend stuff, and any favor goes back to the banks. So you can kind of seed which banks you want to have a lot of stuff in them. Let's see. And then, to see how much supply I get back, you gotta count how many guys you have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that means I go up to this space that says 17 to 11. Yep. And, a thing I didn't mention, if you don't use all your supply, like if I had 1 left, you get save it.
Oh, cool.
So you just go up to wherever your warbands are at, and then you add whatever you had.
Nice.
Alright. So, why is the Chancellor doing this? Trying to get a nice amount of resources.
Worm.
Right, now the Red Exile.
You mean
Brand
orange?
switched. I know! It looks very orange to me, which I still like it, but
No,
you
yeah,
know.
it looks dope. Just
Oh,
a
yeah.
little bit of a disconnect there. What's up?
Sorry, Happy's been saying a lot of things. He said errand boy, the technically not slave. I think I hate the app. Got an ad. I see nothing. I am an affiliate. That's why they run ads on mine. Sorry for that, but I appreciate you watching, because that I get like a few cents whenever an ad runs.
Legally making bank.
Apologies. I like the app a decent amount. It's better than some apps. I like that, like, if you leave the app, you can still watch, which is cool. But yeah, sorry about that, Happy. I hope it's not giving you too much trouble. So, alright. And these are all identical, so I just covered the ones we're not going to be playing with the bag. Alright, the Red Exile. Search the province's discard. So, spend 2, like it says there, to draw the top 3, and then look through what we got. I'm going to play the Old Oak to my site. So if you trade for secrets, you get extra secrets if you have Beast Advisors. So then these are going to go out here. And a thing to note, this can only hold 2, so it's full up now. Alright. Then, I reveal my animal playmates. Look at this angry guy. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's a little dark. Sorry, the lights don't go up very high. But, alright. I'll flip it and play it to my advisors. Then, I will spend 1 supply to put 2 favor. Oh, right. I played a beast, so I get a beast favor.
Now you play it.
Yes, and now I'm going to trade those with the Old Oak to get 1 secret for my advisor, and 1 more because of Old Oak's power. Gives you an extra 1 if you have a Beast Advisor.
Dank.
Yeah, that one can be pretty powerful. And then I'm going to search the deck. This costs 2 supply. Zoot zoot. Then, Right. I draw 1. A vision! Do-do-do. So, now that I drew that, we scoot this along. So now it's going to cost 3 to search that. That's why I always do it early on, before it gets expensive. Aw, sweet! Thanks so much, Happy! You subscribed for 6 months.
Aww.
That's great, dude. Thanks a lot. I'm sorry I'm not looking at chat too much. I am teaching the game, so Apologies. Let me know if you guys have any questions, by the way. I'm trying to be a little expedient, not take too long, but also, you know, I want to be informative.
Teach.
Alright, so I stop there, move that along, and let's see. Advance the visions drawn, and I will play the Alchemist to my advisors. He's got a lot of stuff.
Dang. He holding things.
He holding a lot of things. Alright, and then this gets discarded. So you only stop if you're drawing it from the world deck. If you were to draw from here, you still get all three.
Okay.
Let's see. Use my Alchemist. I place one secret on it, and I burn a secret, so that's throw it back into the main supply, which is dangerous. On my first game, I burned my only secret because I was like, I just want to do something, and I couldn't do anything for the rest of the time.
Oh no.
You want to make sure to save at least one. Alright. Then I get to take 4 favor. That's the Alchemist's power. It's very powerful, but you gotta burn a favor or a secret every time. So then I get to take 4 from any of the banks I want. So I'm gonna take 1 from Arcane, Nomad, Discord, and Order.
The moon.
Order is empty. And all that's all setup stuff.
Okay.
So I like that. It's like little reminders, like 3, and then maybe another 1 if you're playing with more people. If you're playing with 5 or 6, you go with 4.
Okay.
Oh wow. Woo. Well, it's all good. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. By the way, Happy, you do have, as a tier 1 subscriber now, a tier 1 emote that D here made. So you can use that. It's I don't remember what it is. It probably told you. We set him up so long ago. Okay. So yes, 4 favor. Chunk. Then let's see. I'm going to recover the people's favor. That cost me 1 supply. I take the people's favor and I put it by my board.
Yes.
So I have to put more than it already has, which is 1. So I put 2. And I get to put this back into any bank that I like. This is the one that was always on it.
Yeah.
I'll choose to put it into the beast bank.
Got some beast folks.
Got some beasts. Alright, and this means I have to add more every time, but it also means I can discard stuff that's at site. So if I want to play a card there, I can get rid of that, play it down, and I can play it anywhere in the region, not just the site I'm at. So it can be pretty useful.
Yeah.
Similarly, Darkest Secret, you add more secrets and stuff, and it lets you spend only 2 supply. So even if we get up to this 4 region, you can keep drawing for way cheaper.
Nice.
So that can be useful. Alright, that's it. I return the 2 favor from the Old Oak to the Beast Bank. Beast Bank. And I return the secret from Alchemist to my board. And then I have 9+ in here. It's 4, 8, 11. So I would go to 9+, but I still had 1 left. So I go, and then I add that 1.
Nice.
Back to full. Now, we're going over the blue exile. Be my blue friends.
Oh, heck.
Alright.
Alright. Use the taint. This guy?
No, this guy.
That guy. The taming.
Because you're there, though.
Put 1 secret on the taming card at my site to use its action.
Happy said you take the people's favor and eat it. He also did. He's got the finger guns emoji.
Ah. Heck
Nice.
yeah. Let's see, which costs no supply.
Mm-hmm.
Lets me discard the old oak, which I put in the hinterland discard pile, which is that one over there.
Mm-hmm. Can you reach it?
No!
Alright, there you go.
Little arms. And take 2 favor from the beast bank.
Yeah.
Yoink.
Which is a good one to take it from. It's very full.
Alright. And don't read the purple.
Hmm.
Search the deck. I spend 3 supply. Oh yeah, I gotta do that. 1, 2, 3. I misunderstood how the supplies work. I was thinking... Is it fort?
Fort. Yeah, I think
Where,
so.
like, it's not the exact same thing, but, like, you go upwards with it.
Yeah, yeah.
But, I spend 3 supply and draw 3 cards. 1, 2, it's a vision. Who could have known? That goes up. I keep the vision as a face-down advisor.
I did see the gifting. I honestly don't get how gifting subs works.
You basically, as far as I can tell, you buy subscriptions for other people.
Okay. Cool. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. You've definitely made this a lively stream. Alright, sorry to interrupt.
No worries, I'm chugging along slowly.
I am just playing.
Why not reveal the vision? But,
Reveal.
yeah, put that there and those 2 go in the Discord. Discard.
Mm-hmm.
Discard that card?
I don't know anymore.
Reveal my naysayers.
Oop.
Yeah, there they are.
They shouting.
Oh, that's me.
Yes.
I was like, I don't have that card.
No,
There's like
yeah.
3 steps so far. I fucked it up already.
It's all good. It's all good.
I see. It's supposed to be next to my board.
Yeah, there's a lot there. I can understand being a little overwhelming. It's a pretty complicated game, but once you get into it, it's pretty fun. No worries, you take your time.
Alright. Play it into my advisors.
Randomly distributes them to anyone who has ever been to your stream. Okay, that makes sense. I'm glad it went to those people, especially Fancy Zergling. He's been very supportive of the stream.
Peek at a relic. As a minor action, I take a look at the face-down relic at the mountain without showing it to anybody else.
Oh, I'm not looking.
Don't look.
Don't look, stream.
Don't look. That just went in my head and then right out the other side. Whoops. Oh.
It's all good.
Don't worry, I recover it. I spend 1 supply.
Mm-hmm.
Burn to favor. Favor.
Yes.
Mix
I know.
them up.
Yeah, it takes a while. Favor or coin. Secret is book. Supply is
Circle.
disc.
Disc. Alright. I burnt it. Burnt some money.
Yep, because it says there.
Turning it to the shared bank as shown on the mountain.
Yep, did that.
Oh, I see what that is. That's cute, the mountain. Let's take the relic from my site.
Do-do.
I put it face up next to my board. It's the ivory eye.
Ooh.
I don't want to cover that up. I don't know if I can see that bottom card.
It's like right at the edge.
Oh, you can hold as many relics as you want. That's neat. Travel to the 3rd province's site. Costs 2 supply. I flip the 3rd province's site card. Am I gonna flip it right?
Yeah.
Yes, the salt flats!
And because it has that stuff, we got to put that onto there from over here. So we got a secret and 2 favors. So now if you start your turn there, you get to take one of those.
Yoink!
Oh, and don't forget to spend your supply.
Yes, 2 supply.
Yeah.
Thought I did that already. I put my pawn on it. Ooh. Thank you, me. Now I rest. Turn to my leftmost supply space.
Yep.
Oh, does it add up to that?
It should because you have the one saved.
Yars. Yars. And return a secret from the teaming charm to my board.
Take.
My Naysayer's card, unfortunately, does not give me anything this turn because the Chancellor is the Oathkeeper. But it may let me take a fifth from them on later turns.
Yeah, because it says rest if any of the exiles is the Oath Keeper, then you get one of my favor. But not this time.
Why is Blue doing this?
Business!
Oh, the music stopped.
Okay, well, I appreciate it, Happy. He might leave soon. But I appreciate you coming in and doing all those subs.
Always a joy to have you.
Plenty of support. I hope that this is making sense and is entertaining.
Blue's done.
Blue's done.
Who cares about that guy?
It's time for yellow.
Whee! Muster from the elders.
Yeah.
Which one's the elders?
Oh,
There they are.
'cause that's where you at.
Oh, right. I'm nervous. Why am I so nervous?
Nervous?
Oh no. He looks like a big old frown. With big old white eyes, you know?
Now he's got like a meh puppet mouth.
Like that one guy from the Muppets.
Beaker.
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 Okay.
I can't go that high.
I spend 1 supply and place 1 favor on elders.
Yeah, so instead of doing the action, which would cost 2, you are mustering.
I gain 2 war bands. It's a war band.
This little guy.
These guys.
Take him from your bag, put him on your board.
Hi, Stinky.
Hey, buddy.
Hi,
What are you
Stinky.
doing over there?
What are you sniffing?
What are you sniffing?
What are you sniffing?
You messing around? Oh, yeah. Get all the cat you can on this copy of Oath.
Oh boy. Add them to the 3 war bands on my board. Don't step on my switch.
Yep.
Reveal a small favor.
Yes. Which gets you 4 more warbands. Can you
I-
guess what you're gonna do soon?
The thing I don't do in board games.
Yeah.
I do them in video games. I don't do them in board games.
You looking?
Too bad it's just off screen. Ow, okay. Headbutted me.
Our cat is futzing around on the couch.
He's a good boy.
He's helping.
Too bad we ain't playing Root.
Yeah,
Cat, you know? You touching my switch.
it's true. I've seen many people just kind of get pictures of their cat messing around with the
Meeples.
cat meeples.
Alright, flip it up, play my visor, Carpal maybe I did that, add to my board, I did that.
Oh,
I'm
you know
a
what?
cam. Yeah.
It'd be easier for me to just put on the chat over here. Because it's very small to the right, but then the board, or the iPad over here, much bigger. I guess it just changes it from the controls. Alright,
Alright, I'm campaigning against the Chancellor.
alright.
Cost 2 supply.
Yep,
I choose the Chancellor as defender since they rule my site.
I do.
I declare the mountain and rocky coast.
Yeah, so you're attacking both of these, because I roll them both. Wah. You're going to use these. You choose 7, because you can do at least as many as you have there, but you don't have to do them all. So, out of your 9, you're using 7. And I get 1 blue die for the rocky coast, another for the mountain, and 1 less, or 1 more, because of Oathkeeper. If it was Usurper, you'd get 2 more. Then you, I believe, chose 8 to attack with, but then because you're attacking here, -1 red die. I think that's what it says.
There's the other one.
Okay.
You ruled a longbow, which removes the second one.
Yes.
Because I was like, I don't know. I've been out of school for a while, but I'm pretty sure 9 minus 1 is 8, not 7.
Yeah,
but
so
it's
you
okay,
do,
no
you
worries.
do 9.
You're doing good without looking at the book.
So yeah, it's -1 for this. If you attacked here, it would be +1, so they cancel each other out.
It tells us what you get.
Yeah, I know. But we're gonna roll for fun and then just do it over.
Changes.
Woo! Alright, and we rolled...
A shield and 2 multipliers.
So, a legit roll right there. We got, we got those
2
guys.
swords, 3 hollow swords, and 2 skull and double swords.
That's right, so those are hollow swords. Those are whole swords. Skull and double swords. And I got these. Alright.
What kind of jerks are making hollow swords around here? That's not...
They just snap right in half, dude. They're made out of aluminum foil.
I spent everything. Alright. Skullsman, I killed 2 of my own weapons immediately.
Yes. That's why you might not want to do them all, because every one of these has one of those, and if you roll the skull, you lose. So there's a chance you can just lose all your guys. You gotta be careful.
Careful. 2 of the hollow swords added to 1 sword, but the remaining hollow sword counts for nothing.
Get out of here.
My attack is 7.
Yep. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. Boss baby.
Boss baby, get out of here. Dang ads.
Dang ads. Alright. I need 9 attack to beat the Chancellor's 8 defense, so I sacrifice 2 warbands. I'm victorious! So
Yes.
I kill half the warbands in the Chancellor's force.
So to explain,
Yes.
I get this times 2 against, that's 4, plus these guys here, right? Did I do my math wrong? How many does it say I have?
8.
8. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Right. Yeah, so I got 4 from this, and then I get the guys on the sights. If you attacked one that had my pawn at it, I'd also add the ones on my board. But you didn't, so just those. And then, yeah, so you got 7, I got 8. And so if you don't have enough to beat me, because I win ties, you can sacrifice your warbands and you get 1 more for each one you do. So that's why you got rid of those guys, brought you up to 9. You win.
Nice.
Now, my guys go. Half of them, rounded down, die. So these guys go back in the bag. And the other 2 scurry back to my board. And now, you can put guys on there. So how many does it say to put down?
I put one warband.
It's a tricky one.
Onto the
One.
mountain.
One more war, one. Bump.
Uh-oh.
Whoops. They're a bit slippery because of the sleeves.
And 2 onto the rocky coast.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I'm not that guy. I was like...
I know the feeling. Sometimes I'm like, alright, what do I do as the Chancellor? I'm not the Chancellor, I'm the yellow guy.
Alright, I now rule the most sights, so I take the Oathkeeper title from the Chancellor.
Got it.
I got it.
Nice. So yeah, now you get extra blue dice.
Alright, I spend 3 supply. Drawing 3 cards. 1 and 2 and 3.
Yep.
And find and play where? Tents to my side.
Sight.
And put those there.
Yes.
I gain 1 favor from the Nomad Bank.
I like the Nomad's icon a lot. Just,
Yeah, it's very adventure time.
Yeah.
I use the tents to travel. I put 1 favor on the tents to use it. Alright.
Yes. And then that means you don't have to spend supply to travel anywhere in your region, which is good because it costs 3 supply to move to any of the ones in this region.
Hinterland. More like Hinderland.
Wow.
Because it's a hindrance to move around here.
It's the hinter end of it. The idea is that it's a big circle, so like this is in the middle, so like a and they were thinking about like doing a circular board, but they're like, how do you reach the middle? There's a game called Eclipse, which is like giant, and you have to put like 2 convention tables together to fit it. And their big point was like, we want it to be like long, if anything, so you can always reach.
Yeah. Alright.
And like stuff like this, where it's like, they could have just done a whole board, but instead they're like, we'll have it separate so you can just chunk.
Travel here.
What is it? The
It's
wastes.
the wastes.
And it has a relic in that corner, so we put a relic down. Womp.
Nice!
Bop.
I lost my place.
You must find it. I compel you.
Cost no supply, and then I rest.
Hmm.
I didn't spend my final supply, so I refresh it to the leftmost space. And I return the favor on the elders and tents to the nomads.
No worries.
Doors.
All right.
I'm reading, ma'am.
Take your time.
Tis now the end of the round. Advance the round marker 1 space.
Whoop. There we go. Round 2.
We went from green to green.
That's right.
Huh! We're going off script!
That's right. That's the end of the walkthrough, so we're gonna tuck the I'll leave these guys out, I think. But I'm gonna tuck this one so that I have a little more space and can lay my advisors out. So we'll put this on top of there. And I'll scoot this over so I can have my advisors. There. And then, yeah, we can do that with yours too. Whoop. Zoop zoop.
Zip zop zippity bop. So are these fellows continuing in our game?
We won't play them, but we'll leave them there since they have stuff.
Worm.
Alright, so now round 2 starts with the Chancellor again. So I'm in a pretty good position, even if I'm not Oathkeeper right now. So I'm gonna... Oh man. This is always where I'm just like, what's my strategy? Do I have a strategy? What is strategy? What is strategy really when you get down to it? Boy, I only refreshed up to there. I don't have a lot of supply. I'm going to move to this middle site. Ah, the buried giant! He's sleeping.
He's chilling.
Or he's dead, I don't really know.
Who built a house on his head?
He's been there a while. Let him chill.
Heck? Yeah,
All right.
let him chill. Don't build a house.
He gets a relic, which I'm gonna peek at. Okay. Then I'm going to... I'm gonna search the provinces deck, or discard. What we get?
I'm going to assess.
Some good ones in here. I'm gonna play Spirit Snare to my advisors. Discard those. And I will use its action to take from any one bank. Take from the beast. It's a pretty juicy bank. Then I only have one left. Maybe I should put that... whatever. I will... save my last supply, which means I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, plus 1, and that's my turn. And I also get my secret back.
You have different numbers than mine, don't you?
Yes, because I have a lot more war
I was
bands.
gonna say, there's no 16, you fool.
Yeah, I have 17 to 11. Because I have like 20 something.
This guy's chill.
He's very chill. He's locked in your advisors now.
I see that. There's little demon boys on him. I can't do anything with him now. That sucks.
That's the big thing. Is like you get a ton of warbands. Like 4 warbands at once is really good. Totally sways the game. I mean, it got you Oathkeeper, but doesn't. Also, flip your Oathkeeper. You're usurper now.
Oh yeah, it just hit my turn.
Yeah, you
Wait,
had it
you win.
last turn. All right, if you can hang on to that till next turn, if you can. All right, I probably should have done something about that. Oh well. If you win, I think that's probably pretty chill.
not trying to freeze.
It's fine. Take your time. I would say just build up a defense. You can also check the relic there if you'd like. That's free.
That's free, baby. Don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. I read this word like 4 times.
Take your time.
It's not that I don't know the word. How do I get these?
In this, it's the recover action. And then, for that one, you can either burn 2 secrets, which is a lot, or it's a homeland site, which means if you play that suit of card, a Discord card to this site, you get what that is. So you get a relic in this case.
And
sometimes you'll get like warbands or whatever.
I can play a card to there as long as it's not locked to this, right?
Yeah, as long as it's not a dude, an advisor only. Or if you search from here, you can
That's
do that
what
too.
I'm thinking, yeah.
That's usually a pretty solid move.
Do that. Costs 2 to do that. Give me them 3s.
Alright. Dude. Yeah, that's a pretty hefty discard. Meanwhile, there's just one over here. I'm guessing you didn't get a discord.
You don't know.
They're buried kind of deep into the starter deck. But as we play more, things will get shuffled around. We'll put more cards in, take some cards out. I like to add discord any chance I get, because then you can get the gambling hall. The gambling hall, you roll 4 of these, and whatever you get, including ×2s and everything, you get that much favor. It's awesome.
What is the downside?
No, I mean, you gotta spend like,
okay.
I'm pretty sure you have to spend like 2 favor or more.
Oh, I do not.
Yeah, the gambling hall is one of my favorites. There's also the rowdy pub.
So it says it's talking about a card at any other site, so that means it has to be a site that I'm not at.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna do this one. I will do this one.
Yeah, and don't worry if you need to like show me something on a card because you're not sure. I'm not gonna use it against you. It's a teaching game. I'll be nice this time. You get 1.
I've seen an ascendance like that. I'm gonna kill that one, I guess.
The roving terror. Put him down. Put him down.
I gotta discard a guy.
Oh, right. Getting rid of that one. Okay.
That is a denizen card, right?
Yes,
Okay.
and it's not locked, so you're allowed to do
It's gonna be that one. Because I'm here, right? Or is it because that there it goes
Oh, yes. Yes. Actually, you have a point.
there? That's fine.
There we go. Or wait. Oh, see. Okay. That's what happened here. So, that is its action. So basically, you still play it to your site the first time. Then, you can put a secret on it to do that.
Wow.
So it's a good way to get rid of cards at other sites. And to move this guy around.
Yeah. Roving terror.
Go around to pick up your cow. What's he gonna do with that man? We'll never know.
I just want to search again.
Yeah, I mean, usually like first couple turns, I do a bunch of searching.
Or no, 3.
Mm-hmm. All right, one at a time. Just
Oh.
You've seen a vision. Oh, right. So now visions, you have to draw at least 3 to be able to use them. But get him.
Get out of here, guy.
There's a bug on the table.
No.
Oh, get out of here.
Friend. Please leave. Going towards the light, bro.
Get out of here.
Try to gently grab.
I don't know. It's probably
There
fine.
he is. Out of here.
Okay, there we go.
Saved him. Visions of faith. Shouldn't have said that.
Probably shouldn't have.
What does it do?
If you have this.
Heck, you do know.
win. Yeah. I've played this game a lot.
I was trying to seem confident there.
Hello? I
Hello?
can't bend
Really?
over enough.
What are you looking at?
Just... Hello?
Oh no.
Hello? I was just seeing if I could get into the camera, but it's kind of tricky the way it's set up.
Okay.
I can scoot this forward a little bit so they can see the supply track.
Pops. Forward and all sides you rule. So discard at the end of your turn card.
It's the discard at the end of the campaign. So that's a battle plan, like the longbows. It's got a
Yeah.
It has a little crown and the campaign symbol.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, when you do a campaign, after you decide your targets and your dice, you can use those. Sometimes they cost stuff, sometimes they don't. You basically just say, I'm activating it. If it's blue, you can use it when you're defending. If it's red, you use it when you're attacking.
Oh,
If
I
it's
get
a
it.
gradient, you can use it for either. So that's why it's plus or minus. It's minus if they're attacking you, it's plus if you're attacking them.
Worm.
So yeah, so basically that one, after you use it in a campaign, it gets discarded, but you hang on to it as long as you want. Zoop. What's he looking at? Go bust it down.
Bust down, Tatiana. Bust down.
We are just gently vibing off camera. I should have done something last turn. I'll explain it on my turn.
I think I'm good. Well,
You
actually,
probably want to spend at least one more
Yeah.
supply so that you don't waste it.
I don't have.
You could trade. Get some favors.
I guess I'll get it at the end. But this is an empty card at my side.
Yeah.
I don't have an empty card.
You got that.
Oh. That's what they mean by empty card.
Yeah, just nothing on it yet. So spend one supply. And then you get a boost.
There we go. Alright.
You get one beast.
Hmm?
Small favor is a discord card.
Oh, sorry.
So you get one more for each beast advisor you have. But you always, when you're trading for the favor, you always get at least one for the one you're trading on. Alright, now if you want to end, you'd be able to go back up to full, and nothing would be wasted. And you get your secrets back.
Oh, that's not on the board.
Nice. Round 3. Alright, I can't win until at least round 5, so we're going. I'm gonna be nice and not attack you, because we have so many bandits to attack. It's lovely. So what I should have done last turn is the Buried Giant. How he works is you flip over on your secrets, and then you can travel anywhere else for free. So I should have traveled here to get one of those things. My mistake. But in the meantime, I am going to search. I'm going to search the world deck before it gets too much more expensive. 1, 2, 3.
Isn't that max expensive?
It is a max expensive. I don't know.
I mean, you can still.
I'm a bit distracted, but that's how it goes. Actually, all I want to do is muster. So honestly, it's going to be cheaper to spend 2 to move to the lush coast, then spend 1 to muster on the force pack. Gives me 2 more guys. Then I am going to campaign against the bandits at the lush coast and the berry giant. So that means they will get 2 dice. 1 for each spot, which I'll let you roll. And I'm going to attack them with 5. Should be plenty. I usually go 2 times plus 1. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Bit, bit.
No one's on the phone.
Bit, bit. Yeah, there we go. Oof. Oof. Well, I definitely win. They have 0 plus the guys there, so that's 2. I have 6, but then I lose 2 guys. So those guys go back in the bag. Then I win. So I can put my guys on the sights. Whop. Whop. Which means I am Oathkeeper again. Alright. That's pretty good for me. In. Okay. Now I'm going to spend 2 to move over the salt flats. Then I'm going to rest. So this goes into the beast bank. And this goes up to, how many do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wait, do you not get one of these?
I get them at the beginning of the next turn.
Roger that.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Plus the one I banked to be 18 plus. No minors allowed. Okay. That is my turn. What will you do?
Wait a second. What'd you just say?
It gets me to 18 plus.
Roger.
R-rated. No children admitted without a parent.
Freaking weirdo.
If you have parents' permission, you can come in, but not for NC-17, which is not something you can get in this game.
Is NC-17 lower than R 18 plus?
Well, no, NC-17 is no one 17 and under admitted. So, like, under no circumstances.
What does NC stand for?
Not allowed. I don't know.
Worm.
No quay, mister.
Fucking goof.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I should hand you the reference. You probably need it more than I. There's some on each side.
Psst, got the conspiracy.
No.
What's a... No, I see. What's a banner?
A banner is the people's favor
Worm.
or the darkest secret. So right now, people's favorite costs 2.
Cool. I'm going to search the Discord. Cost 2.
Yes. General.
Arigato gozaimasu.
There's a vision there.
You don't know that.
Well, it's public knowledge.
No, I know.
The backs of the cards are all public knowledge.
Just trying to psych you up.
Oh, it's working. Freaking out.
What's it? You tell me? It's a lot of words. Is this a good idea?
So that side is basically just how the campaigns work and all of these site powers. So that's the side for the
So what's a
cards.
citizen?
A citizen is someone who is allied with the Empire. I'm allowed, with the Grand Scepter, to offer citizenship. So you would join my empire. I would replace all of your yellow guys with my purple guys. You would get all your supply back, and you would flip your board over, so you couldn't do visions anymore, but you get a cool new guy, basically. And then that means if I win, we kind of both win. Also, you can become successor. So in this case, if I win, but you do this, which is hold the most relics and banners, just more than anybody else in the Empire, so more than I have. I have one. It's a Grand Scepter. Then you win instead. So it basically just narrows up what you're able to do, and it means that we're kind of working together, kind of.
What? But they were both playing.
Yeah. When it's everybody's part of the Empire, it's a weird game. I'll tell you what. Yeah, after this teaching game sometime, we will play with the Clockwork Prince as the Chancellor.
So the cars sucked balls.
That happens. So often, it's either all of these suck, I don't want them, which you can discard all of them if you don't want any. For as long as it's face down, you can discard it whenever you like on your turn.
Am I only allowed to have 3 face down cards as well?
Yeah, 3 total.
Okay.
But the face down ones, or any non-chained ones, you can get rid of in a search action. Or, the worst one is, these are all great.
But I can only have one.
You can only have one.
You gotta discard it, go over there, and then
Oh, yeah. Or use something like Errand Boy that lets you draw from any discard pile.
There you go.
It just costs you 1 coin.
Just a little bit of coin, if you please.
Look at this doofus.
They both match up. Ooh, Chiefs.
Heck yeah. It's got a little owl friend. I also have Spirit Snare. Caught him. Caught him.
I'm going to place and coin.
Okay.
Favor. It's not a coin, it's a favor.
You can call it either, it's fine.
It's a favor!
Even Cole Worley, the designer of the game, calls them coins sometimes. Did you spend your supply? That's why it says specifically to spend it and then do it, because it's easy to forget. And then
My main thing is I want to make sure it's cool that I do that
Yeah.
before I do it. Alright. What was this? What was you doing again?
Yep.
What was you doing again?
I'm a little saddened by the Grand Scepter, because the one in Tabletop Simulator is, like, huge.
I do not know what the payment of this is.
Well, you can show me. I'm not going to use it against you, like I said.
Like, there's no...
It is a battle plan, so you can just use it for free anytime you campaign. If you
Yeah,
want
but how
to.
do I pay its cost?
Oh, the cost is on the site. So that's the cost. See, it's the relic to recover, the recover thing. You burn 2 secrets.
No.
Yeah, that's very expensive. Or, like I said, you could play that to get the relic. In this case, though, you would need to have something like the People's Favor that lets you discard that. Or just, use it to send it somewhere else.
Can I use it when it has a thing on it?
Unfortunately, no.
Yes, I thought.
So you can use it another turn, though.
I just want to make sure I have some guys. 1, 2, 3. Move here.
Nice. What you got? Or, you don't have any favor, but you could, because you rule this site, still use that to not spend supply. But it still costs you a favor, so. The Great Slum! So the Great Slum's power is that you can use it like the People's Favor. You can just discard stuff to make space and everything.
Neat!
And then the only power I haven't said is the coasts. If there are 2 or more coast sites, it only costs 1 supply to travel between them. So instead of 4, it costs 1.
Oh, I should have moved those guys before I moved. Oops. Put these guys here.
Ah, you don't rule there.
Why?
So you can't do it. Because the bandits rule there. He's hiding out.
Oh, I didn't know they broke ties.
Broke ties?
Just me and them.
Well, it's not so much a tie, it's just they already are there anytime there's an empty site, so you gotta fight them to take it.
How you exist with this guy then?
We're just chilling. You can't have more than one kind of warband, but you can have the pawns on all together.
I see.
We're just hanging out, chilling at the salt flats, getting some tan, have some sun, rays, fun times. You confused about something? Okay. Just have quite the Beethoven-esque expression.
Because you're saying that. This text is hard to read.
Is it?
Yeah, it's just it's the like blocks of text.
I understand. Yeah.
I mean, I can't do anything anyway, so I'll read that on my off turn.
Okay.
Put that there.
Ooh. Nice.
Right.
Round 4. Alright. My wake phase, I get to take one of these of my choice. I'm taking that secret. Then what was this again? If you've already peeked at a relic like this one, you can look at it again at any time. Yeah, okay. Do I want that? Kinda do. I'm gonna move up here. And I'm going to spend 1 to recover by burning a secret. The Cursed Cauldron, which is a battle plan. So if I'm victorious, I get a warband from the bag for every warband that I kill in a campaign. But it's only if you win. So. Alright. Then, I want to search. I could, I guess. Don't really want to, though. I'm going... yeah, I will spend 2 to search, and I'll use Errand Boy so that I can search from this... Search from the hinterland. They're both pretty thick right now, which you might not be able to see from the top. What do we have? No. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. I'm going to... No, I'm going to lay that face down for now. I don't really need it, and I'm gonna discard to the hinterland, despite it being the one I took it from. It goes based on your pawn. That was the errand boy. Good old guy. And then I believe I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Or it doesn't matter. It's within 11 to 17 plus 1, 18 plus. No kids allowed. Then gotta throw it all back. That goes there. Burnt that, so I don't get it back. And that is my turn. Nope. Flip this. Use the Berry Giant for free to go there. Remembered this time. Because he's tall. You see the Berry Giant and you're just like, I'm gonna go there. Whoop! Jump.
I think technically for next time you're not allowed to do your actions on your rest phase.
I know. I'm sorry. Generally the rule is I'll ask You know, whenever we're playing in TTS, somebody will be like, "Oh, I forgot to do this, but it wouldn't really affect anything," and everybody's just like, "That's fine."
Yeah.
The only time we're not is like you went through like 3 campaigns. We're not rewinding that much.
I'm just pointing out. Speaking of doing so many campaigns.
Listen, I did 1.
You've done 1 before this?
I did.
I thought you played a lot.
Well, okay, I've done 1.
I'm just. It's fine. I just want you to know that I noticed.
I
Nom. How did I control that one?
You did, but you were there, so you still get to play cards even if you don't control it.
No, not cards. Because I had beaten you out with how many places I controlled.
Well, you were over here when you did that.
That's only 2 though.
Mm-hmm.
How did I beat you with 2? There's no way you had less than 2.
When we started, I only had these 3, and you took those 2 away from me, so you had 2 to my 1. Then I got these 2 to take it back.
I don't know how to fight.
To fight, you do the campaign. You pick one thing at your site to attack. So in this case, you would only have the bandits to attack, and then you can add on other stuff they rule. So you can attack these bandits, and then add on any of these other bandit sites, and they'll get 1 extra blue die for each. Then you choose as many red dice up to the warbands on your board to attack with. Remember, you can end up losing any of those. Then you both add battle plans, which the bandits just add any they have for free, which they don't have any right now. You got warning signals, but you'd be attacking, you know. Then once that's done, you figured out, you know, dice up or down based on battle plans. You roll. You add it all up. Then if you are still behind or tied, you sacrifice until you have 1 more than they do. And you get to kick them out and move your guys in.
I'm gonna do those 2 guys.
Those 2? Okay. So I'll roll for the bandits. How many do you want to roll?
I'm trying to think of 4 or 5.
4 is probably safe.
Okay.
I usually say 2 times plus 1. I think people have definitely worked out the math of like, this is exactly how many you need at any count to guarantee a win. I don't know most of that. I just say times 2 plus 1, but 4 is probably safe. Alright, and then you don't have any battle plans, I don't think.
I do, but I don't want to use it.
Yeah, it would also be any at sites you rule, but those aren't any battle planes. Alright, now we roll them. Alright, so this guy is only half a sword.
Doesn't count for nothing?
Nope. If there's a pair, but any hanging.
I know.
Hanging
He's only
chads.
1, so he doesn't count. That's what I'm saying.
So,
I discard my guy that died.
Yeah, we got those 2, so that's 4. These guys got 2 times 2, 4.
Well, that sucks.
Plus 1 for each of those, so that's 6. So 6 versus your 4, you gotta get rid of 3 guys to win.
Dang.
Yeah, that went a little rough for you. 1 guy on top of the guy you lost.
All my guys. You said 4 would be enough.
I thought 4 would be enough.
You said 4 would be enough?
Well, you would have. It's just because you lost the guy from that. So more, you could have risked having more of those guys lost.
No, I can't. It's too late.
Alright, so that kicked those guys out. So you can put down guys to maintain control.
Yeah, I also forgot to do that.
Oops.
Alright.
So be sure to put your guys on the sites to show that you rule them.
He's the same either way.
Yep, and then, well, it's for the stream more than anything. And then you become Oathkeeper, because you rule
I'm sure
4.
they can tell the difference between yellow and yellow.
Listen, I'm just being sure, especially on the waist, it can kind of blend in, you know? I don't know. I mean, there's a big old shadow on the camera, so honestly, it's not that bad, but...
Shadow?
Yeah, it doesn't look that bad here, but it's, like, real obvious on camera.
Darkness falls across the land.
Ah, my hands can't block them out.
I'll block this one for you. Spooky!
It's honestly not that dark.
Yeah. The overhead light
It's a
helps.
really good webcam.
It's crazy.
It
It's
just-
a webcam, you know.
It looks really silly because it's super fisheye, like wide angle.
All right, so I did that. Oof.
It's a pretty good start. You came Oathkeepers. get some more dancing cards out.
I don't know what that means.
Just like there's a lot of space for cards, so we would be
Probably put more out. I'm gonna probably try and do that. Unless
I'm gonna go ahead and search
Where are you searching?
in my place.
Nice. All right. Do. You know what's messed up?
What?
When you set up in a non-tutorial game, you get 3 cards at the beginning and you get to keep 1, right? And you discard out to wherever. But you get those 3 cards from the bottom of the deck.
What?
Yeah, instead of dealing them from the top, you deal 3 cards to each person from the bottom.
Oh, worm.
It's basically so that stuff that doesn't get stuck, because generally, once you get to a certain point, people stop drawing, so like the bottom half of the deck, nobody sees.
Play that.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah?
Right? Okay, no. I'm thinking of the ramparts. There's a card that's like specifically an edifice that only pops up in like the end game.
Mm-hmm.
That's similar to that. So that confused me. But yeah, that works. Unfortunately, you don't get one because it's empty. But you use that because you rule there. So even if you leave. That's +2, but only if they target that site.
Yeah.
But that's still pretty good. And the Great Slums is a really popular site. I want that slum. Alright. I should grab some water. Thirsty.
Oh yeah, I don't have any money.
Oof. Probably do some trading. But not with the keep. They's broke.
So I can't do that.
Not this turn, at least.
Guess I will get 1 coin.
Well, there's
No,
nothing
I
there,
can't,
so-
right. I cannot.
What you could do is spend your last 2 to come over here, and you'll get a coin at the beginning of your next turn.
I don't want to be by you.
Mm.
You're gross and mean and dumb.
Why do your words cut so deep?
So I don't even have to resolve anything. Cool, there, and then go back up.
Okay. Round 5. This cat don't have Oathkeeper. Well, I do get a favor. And I think I'm gonna start populating some of these sites, because they're pretty empty. Yeah. So I'm gonna spend 2 to scoot up here. Spend 2. Yes. To, or wait, actually, do I need to? I'm gonna spend 2 and pay the errand boy so that he'll go grab me some cards from here.
You do your Duolingo today?
No!
I mean, we still got some time. It's on
Okay.
11. I just got a notification.
Yeah. That one's not very helpful. This one, I guess. The Inquisitor. Yoink. So then I discard those out to there. And so that guy, you pay 1 to look at a face-down advisor. If it's the conspiracy, you discard it.
I'm guessing this conspiracy is a specific guy.
Yeah, the conspiracy is a vision, and it basically lets you steal someone else's banner or relic. And then if it isn't, you gotta give them the favor you put on there. So, yeah. It's a good way to get some information, but it's gonna cost you a little bit. So, what else do I want to do? Do really want to see what that relic is.
It's... Oh, wait, no.
Oh,
It's only for you if you're over there.
Back. I mean... Nah, you know what? I'm just gonna spend 1, 2 on the Inquisitor to get another secret because of my Spirit Snare. Then I'm going to drop that, use it to take 1 from here, and I'm going to save it. I haven't mustered, so I'm just going to go back up to 18 plus. What, you bringing your kids? Dude, this is Saw 24. 24/7. All Saw all the time.
24 sobbing.
Whoa! Got the puns. I forgot to... No, I'm not going to do it this time. I'll leave that out in the flats, hanging with Blue. Oh, and then I get this back, and that goes to the beast. Because I used it. Your turn.
Yeah.
You're all to keep a flip. You usurping.
All right.
Man, it's gonna be tricky to try and hit you anywhere.
So you got that keep with the Great Slums. Rocky Coast is pretty well fortified. Mountain I'd lose to die.
Two. Oh,
Tree.
nothing. Nothing good.
Nothing that I wanted specifically.
Ugh. Unfortunate.
And these things, you can play them to... Oh, yeah, of course you can. It's right there.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yep, as long as it doesn't show the advisor only.
I'm playing book burning.
Huh. No! My books!
Who cares?
There you go.
No, this guy. I was thinking about
That's
a
the
different
guy.
I was thinking about a different fella.
Yeah.
You know?
I do.
I think of what I can do for little cost. I'm just gonna search that.
Okay.
Ain't got much going on.
Do.
Arigato. Gozaimasu. I
Go
want that
Zaimasu.
one. I want that one.
What one do you want?
Not those.
Not those? No good?
No.
Hmm.
Play this.
Okay. Oh. Sleight of hand. I like that guy. Yeah, I'll put this...
I mean, this can't go any further, so that's a fine spot.
Oh yeah, that is a good spot. You're right.
I'll take a coin.
Nice.
I'll take my horse to the old town road.
That's a good one to have at a site you rule. Because that means you can basically just head out to any of these other pawns, pay a favor, and steal somebody's secret.
Yoink.
And these guys still got secrets, even though they're the tutorial guys that we're not using. Whoop. Nice. Alright. Round 6.
Now we roll the die at the end.
Well, it's only if I'm Oathkeeper. Otherwise, it just keeps going. Gotta stop the usurper.
Usurper.
Yeah. What am I gonna do? Well, I'm gonna need a muster for sure. First off, I'm gonna take my guy back.
Usurp at your suit.
And then I'm going to definitely muster. Don't
Mustard.
catch. I'm gonna muster so that I can catch up.
I give it Ben 10 in Minecraft now.
I'll relish my victory. May yo experience it. I don't know.
Cinco de Drinko.
Sure.
When I think of mayo.
Okay. So mustard. I should probably muster another time. Yeah. I'm gonna
Double mustard.
flip a guy, bury the giants. And then I'm gonna muster again on Roven Terror.
Wow.
So I got 6 guys.
Too many.
It's not enough. And then I am going to campaign. It's you. Actually, I'm going to check this relic first. Oh wait, yeah, right, you showed me it earlier. Whatever. So yes, I'm going to campaign against you at the wastes. I only need 1, so honestly, do we even need to campaign against you? I really want the salt plant. Yeah, I'm gonna campaign against you for just the wastes. I think that should be plenty. So you get 3. 1 for the site and 2 for the usurper. And then I will get, in that case, I know 6 is gonna be enough. 6. Then I will use my long bow to get 1 more. 7. And then you may do your battle plans.
I want to move this guy here.
Oh, you can't.
What?
Well, you can't move him over. You gotta go pick him up and then put him back down.
Move any warbands to and from your board in any sites you rule, except for the last one.
Oh, okay, sorry. I didn't remember what warning signals did.
That's fine.
That's the thing. Is like I know a lot about this game.
That's fine.
But there's still cards and stuff that I don't have memorized. So yes. So yeah, you basically move them to your board, move them back. That's a smart idea. I should have thought of that. Oh boy. Okay.
I didn't think I was getting a chance to use that card, TBH.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
circling the drain.
Okay. I think it's gonna be close. Here's my 7. There's your 3. Let's do it. What? Okay, so you got 4 plus 2, 6. That's pretty good. And I got 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll lose 2 guys. But I do win that. So you get 1 guy back. The other guy dies and goes back to your bag. Or wait. I forgot to activate Cursed Cauldron. It's too late now. Oh well. It would have gotten me an extra warband for each of your guys' kills, so I would have gotten 1. But that's my fault. I'm just gonna put those guys there. Put those guys right there. Thank you. Yes, yes. Okay. That is a campaign. So I get Oathkeeper back. Keep going for a little bit then. And
Then you
Well,
roll the
how
purple dice?
yes, I'll roll the purple die unless you can take it back from me on your turn. It'd be at the end of the round. 4, 8, 14.
I can't
Simple
count.
arithmetic.
I can't count, so don't worry.
So I'll just go all the way back up to full. Flip this guy back over. That goes to that. That goes to that. Yes. Your turn. Oh boy. What you got? Vision is also a good way because it only takes one turn to win if you can do it.
Cannot. That would have been a good card to have. I can't even.
Oh, because of the Great Slums, you can discard one of these and put a new one in.
just making sure.
Yeah, you can also do that if you have Banner of the People's Favor.
Actually, that wouldn't have helped me.
Oof. What are you doing over there making noise?
This card.
Sniffing?
That card.
I don't know anymore. Whoop. Nice. The Rangers. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. That one's pretty good because even if you don't get this, you can still pay it and just ignore skulls. So I like to have it for that usually, personally. You loading, Dakota? Where will you go, cat?
So.
Hmm?
I can put this. What was I doing? There.
Mm-hmm.
And get a coin.
Yes. Or you put it.
There
Oh.
and get nothing.
Yep, I forgot the Discord bank was empty.
Then. Put that there. And get a secret.
Yeah.
I finally learned how money works.
Yeah, it's a bit confusing. Believe me, it takes like 5-6 games before people generally get a grasp on just the basics, let alone strategy? What?
Alright!
Alright. Discord ain't empty no more. Alright, that's the end of the 6th round. And since I'm Oathkeeper, if we roll a 5 or a 6, the game is over and the Empire wins. 1. Keep going. Round 7. So I am just vibing. What was this again? Oh yeah. Do I even want to?
I'm supposed to discard that.
Whoops. That's correct. I'm going to start out just by trading with Beast for 2. Then I should hop over somewhere, I think. Well, I'm gonna use a secret to take a favor from Arcane for free with Spirit Snare. Then I'm going to spend 2 to move to the mountain. Dang it. What was this guy? Spend no supply and ignore the power of sights you're revealing to a site. If you're I'm reading it upside down, so it's a little tricky. Okay, so it basically lets you go, pay 1 to go for free to a site with a beast card. That doesn't help me, because there aren't many beast cards.
Get wrecked.
I'm just going to spend 4 to draw. 1, 2... Vision! That was the third one, so I still get 3. Vision's drawn.
Good for you.
Oh yeah, and you drew a vision, I think, at one point, so that means we have all 5.
Cool.
Just to know.
Yeah, I completely misunderstood the last part of the vision cards. Thought it was you had at least 3 visions or whatever, so I could have won.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
I will play the Gathering to the mountain. Gets me a nomad favor. Then these get discarded out to here. That any players in turn order may put their pawn on this site. So if you want to, you can travel to the mountain for free right now. Do you want to?
On your turn?
Yeah, that's what this does, is any players in turn order may put their pawn on this site.
I do not understand the benefit of this.
Well, if you do that, then you can make any negotiation you'd like to. We can trade favor, secrets, actions. Like you can be like, do this for me later. Relics.
No, there is no benefit from you doing that. So I
Okay.
won't.
Then-
There's no universe where you would want to do that for reasons within this game.
Fair. Then I'm going to do Taming Charm by putting a secret on it. Then I will discard the Gathering. Get out here. To get 2 from the Nomad's Bank. I do not have a plan for all this favor, to be clear. I just like them, they're shiny. They make a good noise. Okay, so that is going to be the end of my turn. So I will take my secrets back. Didn't put anything on those, and then I will go back up. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 12, 15. So 17 to 11. Then, yes, that is my turn. It's your turn. So something to consider now. At the end here...
I'm not becoming a citizen.
No. Not a citizen. If it comes to the end, here's who wins. Because this won't be a roll, it just ends after round 8. So we have 2 more turns at most. If I'm Oathkeeper, I win. If you are Usurper, so if you get Oathkeeper on this turn and I can't take it back, you win. If you are a Visionary, so if you have a vision and you fulfill it, like if it's the one for this and you have it, and neither of these, so if you're Oathkeeper and that, basically, then you'll win, and it goes in this priority. And then, by default, if none of those, then Empire wins. So...
Well, only one of those outcomes are happening, so...
So, what I'm saying is try and be Usurper.
That's not gonna be a possibility.
Try and be Syrup. I mean, you only have to take one side. Yeah.
No, because then...
Well, if you take one of my sites, I have one less site.
Yeah, let me just use my one guy. It's gonna work.
You could do
I'm
some
sure.
mustering.
You can get 4 guys at most.
True.
And then you're just gonna take them back next turn, so... That's not gonna work. The only thing dumber than losing is losing that hard.
I suppose.
I mean, if you have differing opinions, that's your own thing. Use 2 to travel.
Hmm.
Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cool. Ooh, Second Wind. I like that guy. Can't you get a Discord?
Mm-hmm.
Flavor.
I'm gonna...
That one can be pretty brutal.
Yeah. I'm gonna... get a secret.
Yeah. Whoop. You're full of secrets. What are you hiding?
Hey!
Quit. Quit it. Scratching on the couch. One says that seems like a high amount of win conditions. I mean, it's more just like win checks. So, like, there's really only like 3 win conditions, and 2 of them involve being specific players, so it's not too bad. It's kind of a complex game, I will admit. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah. Actually, it's the end of round 7. I'm Oathkeeper. If I roll a 3 or higher, the game's over. 4.
That's it.
The game has finished. The Empire rules another day. Alright. So what do you think?
Oh, we need to... I mean, I guess you win, but
Mhm.
you just didn't say it. That's the next step you're supposed to do when the game is over.
Yeah. That's true. Yes, I do win. The Empire continues, since it is an Empire win. And I am the entirety of the Empire. So we're going to do the campaign chronicling.
Yeet.
So what do you think of the game?
It's okay.
Yeah.
I can see where people like it.
Yeah, I think you'll like it better next time, because we'll play with the Clockwork Prince and it'll be a little more cooperative. We'll both be exiles. Yeah, it just recommends not doing that for your first game, and especially with the walkthrough. I don't know how it would work necessarily.
Sure.
Alright, Chronicle summary. So first, we vow an oath. The winner chooses the goal. Can't be the same one, though. So I'm gonna say... where are my oaths? Here we go. I want... let's say people's favor. So that means whoever holds the people's favor is the Oathkeeper, and the successor is whoever holds the darkest secret.
Sure.
So we will vow that oath. Then I can offer citizenship. Do you want Yellow to be a citizen for the next game?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess that's only if the winner is in exile anyways, but whatever. Then we clean up the map. The winner can build or repair 1 edifice. So I want to build an edifice. Let's see. Let's see. I rule these 4 sites, so I can build an edifice on one of those. I'm gonna go with the garrison. So right. So this gets discarded. Then I find that edifice. Where is it? Shoot. I haven't actually made the archive yet. This is a mite difficult. There it is. The ramparts, that's what I need. Okay. The sprawling rampart. Whop. Alright. There's no relics there. Flip edifices to ruin. There are no edifices. Return all of the pawns, warbands, favorites. We'll do that later. Push sites with no ruins toward the cradle to fill up regions from top to... Wait. At all sites except those ruled by the winner or with an intact edifice, discard denizens. So at this site, these... Discard denizens. Oh, actually, we're gonna shuffle those anyways. Turn relics and sites to their decks. Wait, no, I rule that site. Then these guys move off. Okay. Then.
Damn old music.
Oh, yeah.
I never even noticed that.
Then that beats the archive. Alright. Sites with no ruins go towards the cradle. So we just shoop. Shoop. Okay. Then we take the site deck. Shuffle these guys back in. And we will fill up the board with face-down sites.
How are you supposed to keep that saved?
There is a special box that holds it all. Okay. Swap.
So do you like roll it?
Like roll them all in?
Yeah.
No. It's you like stack them a specific way and tuck them into a box.
Oh, okay.
And the box is the size of the site so that nothing's gonna get mixed up.
Okay.
Then this one gets flipped. That's the barren coast, so we're gonna have more coast sites. That's pretty cool. Then add 6 cards from the archive. Find the winner's most common suit of advisor. Not a specific one. If tied, I choose. I'm gonna go with Arcane, I think. Yeah. Add 3 cards of that suit. And then 2 and then 1. So, okay. 3 Arcane, 2 Order, 1 Hearth. That's gonna take a minute. Alright, go with that Hearth card. This order card and that order card. And Arcane, that one, and that one we'll say, and that one as well. So that's 6 cards. Alright. Then set aside all the visions. From the discard. Oh, geez, this is a hefty discard. Alright, give me a minute. Vision. Vision. Da-da. Vision. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, those are 6 new ones. Don't want to get those mixed up. Okay. Oh, and the loser's advisors as well. Whoop. Whoop. Nope, that's a vision. Shuffle these together. Do. Alright, and then we pull 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the dispossessed. Begone with you.
Whoa.
There's like, one of the edifices is like, take a card, not from here, from the dispossessed in the box. Like, I like that idea a lot. Alright. Into the dispossessed in the box. Let's see. Then shuffle together the relic deck and the loser's relics. So this ivory eye. You didn't have any relics.
Nope.
Okay. Okay. So we shuffle those up. Alright. And then we refill any sites that need a relic. So this one. And that one. Then shuffle together the winner's relics and the reliquary, which I didn't even look at the reliquary. Shuffle them up. And then stack those on top. Then return the world to box. So stack any cards at each site on it, on the site. Then stack all the sites. The first Cradle site should be at the top, and the last Hinterland site should be on the bottom. Okay, so it goes like this. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, yeah, yeah, jup, jup, jow, jup, jow. Zippity bow. Zip. Za. Alright. And then we stick this into the world box. This little guy.
World box.
He's chilling.
World star.
World star. I had to put together the world box myself. Face down advisors don't have a suit? Oh. That's fine. I didn't end up picking the face down advisor anyways. But I appreciate that, Spirit Bear. But how long ago did you say that? Oh, I don't know. It doesn't show the time. Apologies. I appreciate your diligency. He's one of the guys that I play with on Tabletop Simulator
Nice.
quite often. Thanks for watching. Alright. In the world box. Then we rebuild the deck, so we collect all the denizens on the table, which includes these. Oh, and the 6 new ones. Then we shuffle them, split them up in a specific way. Then we stack, shuffle in the visions.
Knock it off. You jerk.
Chill out, cat. It's all good. You don't need to be like this. You can live your life in happiness. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Calm down.
Then we take the visions. We put 2 of them in the top stack, 3 of them in the middle stack. Shuffle.
Sounds like a Pornhub.
It does, yeah. Then we shuffle this one as well.
Oh yeah, Sweet Tooth is coming out soon.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna stack that. Stack that. If I did that correctly, I'm gonna count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 39, 40, 41, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Should be... Wait a minute. How many should it be? Ah, I forgot these advisors. Crap. That's part of why that didn't come out correct. Okay, so it should be 49 plus... Hold on, 55? Then? Right. I'm just gonna stick these towards the bottom. Hold on, how many advisors should be in the deck then? I think that's... remember it being 49. Plus denizens at sites. How many denizens were at the sites? I don't know. I think I did it correct. If I did it weird, that's kind of part of it. Yeah, I think I did that mostly correct. If I messed it up, I'm sure that it should be fine, but I'll double check at some point and figure it out. I will at some point in the far future like do a full reset, but you know.
That's the way it goes.
Yeah, it's probably fine. And then we have the Chronicle book.
Cute.
So we can each, you know, put a little something in here for a chronicle.
What? What?
Hey, whatever you like. Do a little drawing or something.
What?
You could do it there, or you could do a little graffiti on the wall. It's up to you.
You told me that you write down stuff, but I figured it was stuff about the game.
Yeah, I'll just kind of write down, you know, who won.
Record of victory. I can't write there.
It's fine.
I didn't win.
Just put it... You can put it on the wall then.
Trapped on a couch. You think I got a
Oh
pen?
yeah, where's the pen?
I don't know.
Yeah. Pen seal. Or do you want an
Be
actual
erased. If it's a
There.
pen seal.
Here.
That
Pen.
works.
There you
Brand
go.
new pen.
Brand new pen.
Sponsor Persona pins.
Yeah, and then his big eye. gonna mark little things to show how many of each suit has been added,
Ah.
which will be pretty cool.
I didn't realize that was an eye.
Yeah, which I will do that in pencil because I'm probably gonna change it at some point.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you had a fun time. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Well, how long did that take us? With the teach, about 2.5 hours. Yeah. Yeah, we started about 9, so yeah, that's pretty good. Cool. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you have a good day. Be sure to follow, subscribe, all of that. Thanks, Happy, for all of the many subscriptions. That's very generous. I will be doing more Oath this weekend. I'll probably do some solo Oath on Thursday from this Chronicle or something, since I wanted to do at least the tutorial before I did that. So glad we did that.
Heck yeah.
Do a little bit from my room or something if I can fit this. This thing's huge. But yeah, be sure to follow on Twitter at IggyDKid. Check out the Woodland Warriors Discord, where you can play games of Oath on Tabletop Simulator, which, shoot, I believe you can go on the, you know what, I'll tweet it out. I always tweet out the recording of the streams after I do them, or at least I try to. I haven't been doing so great with the PlayStation streams, but I will include a link to the Woodland Warriors Discord so that you guys can join that and play some Oath. It's very fun. So, yes, anything else? Not really. Just remember, y'all are good kids. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Have fun. Go play some Oath. Okay, goodbye, guys. Goodbye. I have to find a thing. You know what, actually, I'm gonna raid y'all over, I think. Yes, that'd probably be a right neighborly thing to do, so I'm gonna do that. Where is Whomst? Whomst is streaming. Bunny Bennett is streaming. Let's raid y'all over to Bunny. Cool. Let Bunny know I sent you. Have a fun time. I think I did spelt it right. Yes. Cool. Have a good night, everybody. Let Bunny know I sent you. All of that. Okay, bye.